Hello, I'm Nathan. Welcome to WMF Reacts. If you've not been here before, then welcome joining me on this musical journey. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm glad to see you're here again. First of all, thank you very much to everyone that comments and subscribes and offers me ideas of what to react to next. So today is Thursday. Again, depending on copyright and everything else, I'll try and do it early if I can, but not always. So we've got country music today. I've had lots of different people me advice and recommendations, but I've come across one on YouTube. I listen to YouTube music all the time, so it often comes up with different recommendations, and this one has caught my eye. So it's called I Got Better by a chap called Morgan Wallen, who I have no idea who he is, so I'll have to do a deep dive on my Patreon later and find out a little bit more and write up some stuff about him, as I've been doing with other artists after I've listened to them a couple of times. So if you haven't had a look, then please have a look at my Patreon and support me if you wish to. There is a free tier as well, so you don't have to, but if you'd like to support me, then I would be more than grateful. So thank you for those that have. Anyway, let's carry on, shall we? Morgan Wallen, as always. If you like this, then please comment, like, subscribe, all the usual stuff, and let's get on with some music. Deep Impact. Car Crash.
Everything's still pretty much the same round here. Neighbors still shooting all the next year's due. Boys still lose less they're playing at home. But I got better since you got gone. I'm still a few too many on a Friday night. Still try to step in when it ain't my fight.
Stop there, interesting stuff. The video is quite interesting. There's a lot of background noise as well from the video. Like I can hear the rain, I can hear the fire like off to the side. Interesting. So it's all starting with a car crash. So initially, music isn't what I expected. I expected more country sounding music, but this is more electronic sounding in the background with the guitars or the front. It's quite understated, the music, and kind of all together as one thing. There's not sort of lots of different parts you can pick out. It's kind of all as one tune. It's quite unusual. His voice, it's got that twanginess that I expect from certain types of country that I've not necessarily been a fan of in the past, but I'm getting more used to the sounds of it. So yeah, that's not too bad. But the way he sings, it's very kind of low. He's not like pushing out the words a lot. It's not mumbling, but it's kind of that level. It's all kind of at the same level, you know what I mean? It's not like really loud and he's just kind of getting through the words. It's not, dictation for it isn't really kind of out there and everything's really clear. Although you can hear everything clearly, it's not like he's enunciating really well. He is almost mumbling when he's doing it, which is kind of, it goes with the music. It kind of keeps it at a lower level, so you're really kind of listening to it. It's unusual. I didn't expect that. A lot of the country I've been listening to is a lot kind of more powerful voices, and this is a lot understated, which I expect will probably pick up near the end. So this is kind of almost like a man that's deflated and defeated and just kind of given up, is what it sounds like to me so far. And judging by the lyrics as well, let's go back to those. So I've got them here. Everything's still pretty much the same around here. Neighbours still shooting all of next year's deer, so it's just kind of like everything's happening the same. It's all the same. It's all nonsense. Boys still lose less they're playing at home, but I got better since you got gone. So end of a relationship and he's recovering from it. Still a few too many on Friday nights. Drinks too much on a Friday. I still try to sleep in or in my fights. I'm me, don't get me wrong, but I got better since you can go. So this is obviously the end of a relationship. Maybe the car crash is the relationship. Let's start again. She's walking away from it with no scratches, isn't she? It is their relationship. Gotta be. He's bruised and beaten and bloodied, and she's fine.
Everything's still pretty much the same round here. Neighbors still shooting all the next year's due. Boys still lose less they're playing at home. But I got better since you got gone.
Yes, the we've gone and that. So it's, you know, Dukes of Hazzard. It's all that kind of the twanginess to his voice. He's got quite a nice tone to his voice. It's really weird because you can understand everything he's saying, but he's keeping it all kind of at the same level, which is really, really odd to listen to. It's not bad or anything, but it's just really weird that he's keeping it at the same kind of tone, and a lot of the words sound similar, and he's saying them in a similar way each time. That's really, really unusual.
I'm still a few too many on a Friday night. Still try to step in when it ain't my fight.
Bit of rhyming between verses.
I'm still me, don't get me wrong, but I got better since you got gone. Swear it was like I'll be damned, I'm finally back to being who I am. When we were over, it was overnight. Like came on, it all felt right. When it all went wrong, you turned me loose. Wasn't no telling who I turned into, but it turns out me and you together's why it took so long. Cause I got better since you got gone.
Of course, that's the next chorus. Something about his voice, it sounds almost like auto-tuney type of tone to his voice. Kind of like a robotic nature to the way he sings, which doesn't mean it's auto-tuned. If you listen to like Ozzy Osbourne, he often sounded like that as well many times. You think that's auto-tuned, but he was singing it in the 70s before that was even a thing. So, you know, some people have that tone to his voice, so I'm not sure this is the first song I've heard, or I don't know if it's doing something to his voice specifically for this song, or something he does, or if it's post-processing. I don't know, but it's got that kind of feel to it. It's definitely, he took it up a notch then for the chorus, which is quite good. Let's have a look. Here's the lyrics. Says that I'll be down, finally back to being who I am. So yeah, it's the end of the relationship. She's walked away. We've had a scratch, car crash relationship. He's battered and bruised and bloodied and scarred, and he's finally getting back to who he should be rather than the person he was at the end of the relationship, or be the person he was in the relationship. Yeah. When we were over, it was overnight, light came on, it all felt right. When it all went wrong, Tim Lewis wasn't telling it who I turned into. Yeah. But it turns out me and together, that's what took so long, because I got better since you've been gone. But while there you had me convinced. Oh, that's right, so we haven't got that far yet. Okay, better since you've been gone. Reading ahead too far.
For a little while there, you had me convinced that my mama was the devil. Now we're talking again.
How many people in relationships like that where you get cut off from your family and they try and convince you that everyone around you is evil and out to just ruin things for you, or not helping you, or not got your best interests, so you get alienated from everyone around you. We've all been there, I guess.
My friends you hated ain't said one word. Besides, you got better since you lost her. Swear it was like I'll be damned, I'm finally back to being who I am. When we were over, it was overnight. Like came on, it all felt right. When it all went wrong, you turned me loose. Wasn't no telling who I turned into, but it turns out me and you together's why it took so long. Cause I got better since you got gone. Oh, baby, since you got gone.
I quite like the way he's doing some of the little things, like the little bit of the end there. Let's go
wrong, you turned me loose. Wasn't no telling who I turned into.
Again, all of that is kind of, he's keeping it all at the same level. Like, he's not going up a little bit higher or lower. He's saying at the same kind of tone for all of it. Almost a monotone, but not quite, because he's got the little bits in there that kind of move it around a little bit, but the general kind of feeling is monotone. But then he just like kicks out the odd word and the odd phrase.
But it turns out me and you together's why it took so long. Cause I got better since you got gone.
Like he did there.
Oh, baby, since you got gone.
And I quite like that bit, because it was kind of waved it around a little bit and gave it a little bit more interest. rather than just the kind of monotone. It's a bit different.
I ain't saying you're the sleep that I lost, but I never slept this good before. I ain't saying you're the weight on my back, I'm just saying that it ain't there no more. I'll be damned, I'm finally back to being who I am. When we were over, it was overnight.
And he hasn't got the scars and the cuts and the bruises. He's back to being him. His clothes are clean. He's not covered in blood. So this is like he's realised, yeah, it was all her. I'm fine. I just need to be me again. The person I'm meant to be, not the person you wanted me to be. And the person you made me into.
Light came on, it all felt right when it all went wrong. You turned me loose, wasn't no telling who I turned into. But it turns out me and you together's why it took so long. Cause I got better since you got gone.
And he's got his truck
Yeah,
back.
better since you got gone.
Okay, that was a little bit different. That wasn't what I was expecting, although I didn't know what to expect. It's mainly the female artists I've covered here, and I've done a couple of men, so I need to go back into that and get some more. And I need to listen to more of his and see if he always keeps that kind of monotone style going through most of the song, and then the chorus he moves it around a little bit, and then back to the kind of the monotone just to get the kind of words out there and the feeling of it. But no, that was quite interesting. I like the lyrics as well. It was something we've all been through, isn't it? In a relationship that's a bit toxic, turns you into somebody you're not because you're trying to be the person they want you to be, and it just doesn't work because then you're not you. Awful. But he made it out the other side. I don't know if it's based on something that's happened in his life and he was in such a toxic car crash relationship and he came out the other side after a while and managed to finally get back to himself. So hopefully he has recovered. But I don't know. I'll have to find out more about this guy because that was interesting. Not what I expected, a little bit different. The music was a bit unusual as well. It wasn't as guitar heavy. There's a lot more stuff going on in the background. I'm not quite sure what. Some of it sounded like it might have been electrical. Kind of not normal sort of instruments. I don't know. There was, yeah, I said all of it was kind of melding together as one sound rather than all different instruments. That was quite different. That was good. Anyway, thanks all for joining me. Please join me again soon for the next whatever I do. I'm not sure yet. Have to see. Let me know what I should do next. Yeah, okay. Like, comment, subscribe, have a look at my Patreon, and join me again soon. Till then, bye-bye for now.